Hello. So just another random video, spontaneous, no plans to do it, no script, and I'm just going to see what comes out. So talking about nothing and everything, talking about this existence. So you know that feeling of being, that presence, that sense of being alive. You know, there's something here, an isness, something just is. And that's what I'm referring to. So it's been called so many different things: awareness, consciousness, but nobody knows what it is. There's no cause of it. It hasn't come from anywhere. It can't go anywhere. So I think I'd say the two things that I often talk about in the videos are this, so this being, this aliveness, and also that there is no self. And when I say there is no self, it can really feel like there is a self. So if you feel like you're a person, you know, inside your body, and you're moving around a world, the message here is that that isn't actually happening, and that is completely illusory and imagined. And I'm not saying there's anything right or wrong with that. In fact, it's incredible, it's miraculous that that can actually happen, or seem to happen. The dream of your life. And when I say it's an imagined story, so the message here is that your life is an imagined story. And it is kind of like an illusion or a dream. Because time isn't real. So this that's happening or not happening, this just is. So this awareness, this being, this presence, it doesn't have a past or a future. That's just completely imagined by an illusory me character. So that's why so many religions and spiritual traditions over the years refer to no self, because it seems that in some bodies, for whatever reason, there can be glimpses, or you can call it an awakening, where there's a no self realization, and then this is seen as it is, without the noise of that imagined me character. And when it's seen that there is no self, and that the body and other bodies move without a self inside the body, then, well, it could either be seen as terrifying or liberating. But right now, in your direct experience, if you're watching this video, if you just look around or relax into this that's happening, everything is happening by itself without you. The you isn't. It's completely imagined. It's not even there. So your eyes blinking, breathing, all the bodily functions, any sounds or movements, it's got none of it's got nothing to do with you. All happens by itself. So that's the message here, that, well, like I said, there's two things that there seems to be a passion here now to talk about, and one is just this unknown presence, because I mean, it just seems like an absolute miracle, or it's miraculous how it's just here, how it even just is. And then the realization that there's no one here doing any of it. So there's no you, there's no me, there's no them, there's no others. They are all just imagined by thought. So there's no one running the show. I mean, you could say that this is you, but not in a egoic or arrogant way. Because this existence, well, it's something's here, isn't it? Something's happening. This is here. But the realization here is that this is everything. There's nothing outside of this. And I mentioned it on previous videos, how powerful your imagination can be. It can create. And I'm not saying there's anything right or wrong with it. I think it's amazing how there's all these apparent people and apparent places and different things going on. But it's not. It's all happening in this. So there's not an over there. It's all happening in this or on this. It's just this. So there's no time or distance. That's where your imagination comes in. It creates time and distance to, as I said, make a world and different people and different events and different things going on. But in your direct experience, nothing's actually happening. I've got so much, there seems to be a lot of gratitude here for you or people that are watching this video and the comments, because when it was first realised here, I didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to about it, and it seems like, I've had a lot of emails and phone calls with people now, and so thank you, because I think a platform like this, I'm not saying it can help you, because there is ultimately no you and no me, but in the story, there's going to be a resonance for people, potentially. I don't know why these videos are happening. But it is amazing how, for whatever reason, so few people have this realization. So, what's been noticed here is that since this realization, there is a relaxation. And an okayness. So there's an okayness with whatever seems to be happening, because it's all there is. It's fully understood, or I don't know if that's the right word. It's just, this is all there is. So it's impossible for it to be any other way. Only the imagined me character would want this to be something other than it is. And that's what the imagined me character does. It's like, and again, I'm not saying there's anything right or wrong with this. It's like a seeking parasite. It's never happy with this. It always wants something else. It lives in time. It is time. So that me character that you may feel that you are, it only exists in time. It has like it creates a mental, imagined time frame, a linear time map. So it's always in the past and future. It's never this. This isn't time. This has no time. This has no stories. Where are the stories? In your direct experience, where are the stories? Where's that me character? So there's nothing right or wrong with the stories or the thoughts of the me character. But if there's a realization that this is timeless and there is no self and no others, it's the only freedom. It's the only real freedom. But not for you, not for me. Because nothing can touch this. And this, you could say, is what you are. But the me character, well, everything touches the me character. It gets triggered. The me character gets triggered, worried, pissed off, stressed over, well, I'll say minor things, but you know, it could be major things as well. And I'm not saying that can't happen here, but not to the extent of when I was completely identified with that imagined me character. I think I mentioned it on my last video that thoughts can still arise here of the Gavin Brooks character and my life, and that's absolutely fine. But it's not heavy, it's not real. It's really difficult to explain, but if it's undeniable that this is all there is and there's no stories here, this is timeless, then, well, it just is what it is. And then you just get to see this as it is, without putting conditions on it. So anything that happens, the me character or the self will put conditions on it. This is unconditional. It's just neutral. I said there's nothing happening. And I know that's, if you're watching this and you're in a place where there's a lot of shit going on, and you know, please don't take that the wrong way, because I know it can be difficult if you completely identify with the me character and you've got a lot of shit going on. But when this is seen clearly, even if you've got a lot of shit going on or things are going really, really well, it's not happening. No one's done anything, no one's got anything. There's no one inside the bodies. No one's controlling anything. No one's doing anything. So any actions or thoughts that happen, they're not yours. It's just this. Call it wholeness. Wholeness does it all. But you, or the me character, won't have it. It won't accept that. Because it wants to take control. The self will try to control everything. But there's no you to control this. Anyway, it's just a quick video. Thanks again for all the comments, emails, phone calls. It's much appreciated. And yeah, speak again soon.